Welcome to Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, where we bring you the biggest entertainment stories. My name is Elsie Godwin, and I'm here with Ewa Oritu and Ife Oluwa Oshokeye.
What up?
How you doing?
It's good, yo.
So you were in here earlier on, so you should know that he has the control vibe in him. You know, he's wearing control.
She knows she's not the control. Oh, you
like
okay?
that.
For you, I could be controlling, girl.
Control.
This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Please, I want to see you with the first one, not the second one.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Would you prefer?
Who do you prefer?
Oh God.
Shika and Ewa.
You need to see what's going on that table.
Who do you prefer?
Oh, I can't choose. Oh no, please stop. I choose you.
Anyway, moving on. I think this one is a very funny story, but interesting and mature to some people. So Iceberg Slim has publicly apologized to his ex-girlfriend, Juliet Ibrahim. We had Juliet Ibrahim on the show about 3 weeks ago, right? So I'm just going to read out the apology as he put it on Instagram. So he says, "Dear Juliet Ibrahim, thank you for everything. You loved me unconditionally, even at my lowest point, and only wanted honesty and love in return. Unfortunately, I have failed you along with everyone that has seen our relationship and wished us well. Despite the pain and heartache I've caused you, somehow you still found a way to rise and smile again. I lied, I cheated, I took your love for granted, and in turn, I brought ridicule and shame to you. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize. Why now, you may ask? In life, sometimes you have to reveal the order to heal. Okay, you have to reveal in order to heal, and I have revealed the true reasons for our breakup. Healing comes next. As we continue on our separate path, I pray for God's continued guidance." Ife, I'm coming. You should lead.
Well, they just
There's a man like
delivered a toast to life by Juliet Ibrahim today. I'm yet to read.
Oh, you're
the
yet
book.
to read. Okay.
Yeah, so they just delivered it today. So I guess this is coming off the back of the revelation in that book. Because we'll still find out all these things, and everybody will put one and two together and know that she's talking about Iceberg Slim anyway. So in as much as it may be a genuine apology, I think you shouldn't have waited for the book to come out before such apology. But an apology is an apology. It's now left for Julia to accept it or not. If he actually means this, whether it's because the book is out and then people will figure things out and know the kind of person he is, the fact that because a lot of people could have been like, I don't care, let them say whatever. So the fact that he still felt remorseful enough to still put out an open apology, I commend him for that. And who knows, they may just get back together. Who knows?
I think I'll commend him too for coming out to apologize publicly, because I know that he embarrassed her publicly with all those posts he was posting. Then they had issues and all. So him coming out to apologize publicly is like, okay, a good one for me. I feel like, yeah, like you first said, it's probably the wrong time, but the fact that he's apologizing, I think it's still okay to just say, okay, he's sorry. And the apology to me seems very sincere, actually.
Because he's blaming himself. He's saying,
I think there's like you said this morning, you find positivity in everything. So if you're looking at it from the angle of saying this is the wrong time, I'm looking at it from saying this is going to make people want to read the book. So you're pushing off sales for my girl, basically.
That's
that's smart.
That's smart.
Whatever it is, I mean,
smart.
it's good for him to come out and apologize. It's not easy for men. It's not a case of they don't just want to. It's still one of those things that they've been trained to be, you know, trained to say, oh, don't show emotions, don't apologize.
Even as female,
show no weakness.
You know, show no weakness.
Even I mean, generally, apologizing to somebody is like a difficult thing, kind of. I don't know.
When you know when you know you're on the wrong.
No, some people, yes, when you know you're on the wrong, they don't want to accept it. Yes, they just feel like, we're done. At least it's breakup. It's not as if you owe me anything or whatever it is. We're done. Go your way and I go my way. And they see no reason why they should apologize. Yeah, I cheated, so
Not the first man.
I see so many celebs and fellow guys and fellow demons in some comment section hailing him. Ah, guy, you're a real man. You're a real man.
No, for him to do this
because
really,
they know what they do. And they cannot come out to apologize.
No.
That man you be.
But for you
tried,
to do this, no, you really try. Now coming from a man, for you to publicly apologize, agree that you cheated, that you lied, that you were the cause of their
And
breakup,
that
it
you
was
took
all
a
your
good thing for
fault.
granted.
You understand?
But why do
And
you guys do that?
Yeah, it's when
Why?
you think.
You never know what you have until you lose it. I think it's a case of that. And
Why does that quote only apply to men most of the times? I know it happens to women too, but most of the time, you guys, you don't see gold in front of you.
Something that is with. That's why I think a lot of women now learn not to show their emotions so much. They don't show you 100 of their emotion. They will love you to return, but they will not show you that, look.
Because you're going to take it
Yeah,
for
because you
granted.
take them for, because they feel, and this
Now
is out
they
of,
take it as a strategy now, right?
experience.
If you
So
really
right
like
now,
this guy, don't show him.
they
If you want him to
reduce
stay.
it, you know, probably they might even show, you might be like, is this not the same girl that was loving me so much last week, and this week she's somebody else entirely, because they just don't want you to feel comfortable. You have to be on your toes all the time.
Keep chasing.
You know, keep grinding. If you really want me in your life, keep grinding. Big shout out
It's
to
not
my
supposed
boy.
to be like that, though.
It's actually
not supposed to be. I mean, if you love someone, if you show it, be open. But because you, I mean,
you guys should stop making women play games.
Well,
it makes it.
I wanted to say
Yeah,
shout
make
out
it too
to
difficult.
our friend.
We've talked about it on the show.
I know we have.
Okay.
But, okay, let's move on.
Are you proposing
Since you don't want
soon?
to talk about it again.
Are you proposing soon?
Ella.
It's time for.
I'm ready.
When we return, it will be time for more stories. We'll be right back.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed.
A 500 naira they collect am.
If you no talk, dem go beat you.
Na 2,500 I dey pay.
Welcome back. Nicki Minaj reveals she and her boyfriend, Kenneth Petty, will be married in about 80 days. She says she will be married before her album comes out, but will have her wedding after the album comes out. Okay. I think she needs to rest this gist a beg. It's more like it's becoming something to use to drag traffic to the radio show that
I think she has even cleared the air now.
That
we were saying that this is somebody that announced that she had a marriage license.
Yeah, I'm tired of listening to it, so she should
now
just
she's
get
telling
married.
you that she
That one
already
got
got the marriage
expired.
license and it got expired. You know, we're talking about it being for 90 days and all that. That got expired, so they had to go back and renew it. And they don't want this one to expire, because if this one should expire now, she'll just become Lord of the Rings. So let's just...
Not necessarily. It's not up to a year yet. It's not up to a year.
But then 90 days plus 90 days, that's 180 days.
That's 6 months.
Yeah, before I start counting, it will be a year already.
They should just get married. I think the next thing I want to hear about this gist is that they are married or they've broken up.
At least
One
in
of
less
the two,
than
case
80
closed.
days, we know that
'Cause
she's going to get married.
Yeah,
And for me, I'm just really excited for her. For clout or for real, as long as she's coming out to tell me that she's happy about it, then let her go on with it. Like, she says something that people need to learn to draw a line between cloud chasing and true happiness. And that's honestly true. We really cannot say for sure if she's chasing the cloud or she's really happy. If somebody
But I
wants
think that part of her quote was for herself and people in the entertainment industry. They are the ones who need to draw the line between cloud chasing and really being happy.
No, she was talking about her fans, like, not her fans, but like haters coming for her. You know,
No, it
anytime
was when
post-
they were coming for the boyfriend, saying that how can you be getting married to a sex offender because this, and she came to his
support
defense
him,
that
yeah.
look, it was 15 then, the girl was 16.
16.
You understand? Like she actually gave you the synopsis of the issues at hand. So,
So it's an inside joke.
and honestly, when we're talking about love, people really need to stop talking about lowering your standard. If you find happiness with somebody, as long as you're okay with that person, you know that you personally, you can live with that person for the rest of your life or till whenever, or what, like, let the person just go on. Let people just be happy.
She actually pointed out 2 things. I thought you were going to get there.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, but I'm like, I don't know how to say that. They will not just, you know.
What's
yeah,
that?
She said, as long as she's happy and then is satisfied there and there.
That's the only thing I'll make you do.
That's
okay, just be satisfied, girl.
That's so she's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. Davido was spotted in a now viral video calling on his billionaire dad to send his private jet while aboard a turbulent flight. In his caption, he said this European airline wants to use me for sacrifice. Let's have a look at the video. Okay, while we wait for that video to be ready, I mean, that video is so hilarious. And I didn't expect the bloggers and platforms to carry it like that. Because, I mean, that's the perks of being a celeb, right? Anything you do, even if you say hi, they tell you, they will not say hi today, right? But that was really funny, very funny.
Well, when I saw this video, I saw it on a very popular blog site. And what came to my mind was like, keep attributing his success to the fact that he's the son of a billionaire. You call on your father to send you ordinary Uber and let's see what will happen.
And you know, he posted something
this
today. He was wishing, I mean, she's a big name in the entertainment industry. Those are in the back scene, working hard. I can't remember her name now. But when he posted a picture of him and her, he said that she said to him on her wedding day that she was going to make him a star. But right now, he's a star. He's a millionaire, but he's yet to become a billionaire. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
His drive is very, very motivating because a lot of people that are born with, this one is not even silver spoon, this one is with diamond spoon. And this guy is still very hardworking. He's still putting in the work. He's still grinding. You see him flying. You see him performing. A lot of people will probably just sit back and just relax and be like, oh, daddy,
okay, I think the video is ready.
Covered.
Let's have that video real quick and wrap up. Yeah, that was the video. And I mean, I know if you're a regular, what they call that kind of transport now, air transport user, right? You understand what he's saying. It can be scary. I mean, at that point, you start telling God, this is not how I want to die. This is not the end.
Very, very traumatic.
Yeah.
Like, turbulence is nothing to play with. It's not something that I don't want to experience that again because I've been in a very bad one. I think we were on a flight too, and the flight was quite turbulent together. Yeah, so I think, no, it's not something like. That's when you start having mixed reactions in your body. You feel like doing number 1 and doing number 2 at the same time.
You don't know if you want to pray or you want to be smart. Like
you won't just know. Like,
what do I do? I know, right?
But it's totally understandable. And this guy is saying that, Daddy, please send the jet. Me too. I wish I have a father I can call. Daddy, please send the. What can Daddy send?
And the caption was just lit
anyway.
I'm sure he knows that people are coming for him after that caption, and he got what he wanted.
All right,
I'm sure Daddy saw the video
another quick shot, definitely. It's time for another quick break, but when we return, it's time for just one more story. We'll be right back.
It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full-on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got 2 of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about like 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Welcome back. Our final story for this episode is on Yemi Alade, who slams policemen for harassing her dancer. She shared a video on her Instagram page where policemen without uniforms forcefully arrested the dancer. Take a look at the video.
Let me see. Chief. Why? Why? Me Alade. You don't say me Alade. Why? I said that I'll break that. Why? You go break my phone. Break it. Oh yeah. Snap now. What did we do? Like, don't worry. You know what to do. I said I will break this food. Are you not hearing me? Oh God, are you not hearing me? I will not even flip our land again. Now this guy, now he start everything. Now you start everything. Now you start everything. This guy, see, I go make sure they come out for here. Go see him. Me and you, if you see for road, if I take you for road, I go beat you like the king. Me and you, I go beat you like give him. Why? Because we are dancing. Why? Just because we are dancing. Ah, God help us. So, what did we do? Like,
All right, so that one is funny and sad situation at the same time because I don't know, from what we saw in the video, what we heard, the lady recording, I assume, or the one behind the camera is saying this is happening just because he was dancing. I don't know when, at least we are still dragging techno and putting semi-nude people on Lekito, Labi. When did dancing become a crime? I don't know. You know, so. For me, I want the government or whosoever is in charge to respond to this should respond to it immediately, because when it comes to things that are not, I don't want to say not so serious, but they are quick to give us a quick response to it. We'll take it serious. It's affecting national. Yeah, Jigga, we're setting up a committee. 5 people. Wasted 5 manpower. You know, but this particular video has been trending for like 2 days now. I've not heard anything. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's inviting anybody. Nobody's inviting anybody over. And then these people are policemen, according to what was reported here. They are policemen. They are not even wearing their uniform. And that thing that guy was holding, I don't know if you noticed it. It was looking like this chain they used to tie dog. Is that what they used to arrest people? Tie gen, not even dog. You know these things. Like, well, it's not a funny matter, to be honest, because it's really sad that people get treated like this for very trivial issue. Like, this guy was dancing. It's not like he was committing any crime. At least we see when people are trying to promote their video and they're doing this dance challenge, that would dance to my song. You see people abroad, people will even be walking like you're not even doing. It's only here that somebody will be dancing on the street and then some people will now gather and start watching you. Over there, they will just be passing like, and they drop something. Do your thing. They will even, if you're even impressive, they will even help you. You get, even the policeman can come and guard that area and make sure that you get your shot and make sure that you are safe, you know. But yeah, for dancing, really? You're doing that to somebody because it was dancing? What happens to, you can't dance here, please move. We don't know if that happened though. But what happened to tell you can't dance here? Maybe let's say, okay, that place is even, because there are some places they'll tell you military zone, keep off. They'll tell you police zone, please keep off. So if it was dancing maybe in front of a building that he wasn't supposed to, because say, okay, maybe they were doing their job by telling him to leave. But I think it should end at that, like, okay, no, you can't do this here, just kindly go do it somewhere else. So it's really sad, and I don't even want to joke. I just hope somebody pays for this. Yeah, I agree with Ife. But I have a question. Even if the guy was being stubborn, I want to ask that in Nigeria now, if you're like being stubborn to a policeman and then you're probably getting out of hand, are you supposed to get punished immediately or get arrested?
Because
well, they will not tell you he was resisting arrest from the video. That's another.
From this video, that's what they're going to use
Yeah,
against
he's
him.
resisting
That
arrest.
he resisted arrest, and which is a crime on its own.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to be sure of. Like, okay, now, if he was resisting arrest, were they supposed to like be that brutal? Like, you can't even treat a dog like that. You can't treat an animal like that. Did you see the way they were
You can't
dragging
even say
him?
he's resisting arrest if you do not have a valid reason to arrest him, because you have to have a valid reason or at least an arrest warrant, right? So you don't just go on the street and start arresting people. Did you find any illegal substance on him? Why exactly do you want to arrest him? So at that point, he has the right to say, no, I am not going with you.
I'm Yemi Alade's dancer. Yemi Alade, they'll just say jackpot. We're going to make money.
No, if they are wise,
I'm sure they didn't know.
Be jackpot.
I'm sure they didn't even know that it was Yemi Alade's dancer. I'm sure they didn't know.
This is just sad. This is really sad.
We actually, like you said, Ewa, we expect a response real quick and real fast. Let the sanctioning and questioning. And that short man, the one that was saying remove the camera.
Should be suspended or
Who was
something.
in that video? Who was your
I think the guy making that
The guy
video
said,
is
if I meet you outside, I will.
Yeah, me, I no deal. I don't understand what me, I no deal. Like, me, I no deal. Like, me, I'm not okay.
If you try me, I'm going to fight
If the policeman was actually very stubborn as he wanted to claim to be, why didn't he try to arrest that one?
You saw that that one is a street man now. Like,
Anyway,
he was saying
this is a story we would not like to end here, so we would like to see it develop into something better. And that's how we wrap up this episode of Tea Time. Thank you for watching, and my thank you as always to go to my co-anchors Ewa Oritu and Ifeoluwa Oshunkeye and the entire production team. My name is Elsie Godwin saying thank you for watching and see you later.